In this video, I'll show you how to sell your crypto on Binance and withdraw the cash back into your bank account. Depending on which region or country that you live in, this may be slightly different, and some regions don't have this option, so you'll have to figure out if it's available for you or not, but I'll show you my method. So what I'm going to do firstly is sell crypto into the cash that I want to withdraw. Down in the bottom of the app, press trade in the middle. Then from here, I want to sell a crypto asset. So up in the top, we want the spot market. On the left-hand side, it says BTC USDC. I'm going to click this. Now, for me in my region, the way that I off-ramp money is by putting it into either USDC or USDT. And then I can sell those back into local currency. In some regions, if you scroll across the top here, you can see the word Fiat. If you click that, in some regions, you may see your local fiat currency here. If you do, you might be able to sell directly into that and then withdraw it from the platform. Some regions have good banking support like that. For me personally, in my region, I have to sell to either USDC or USDT, and then I can just withdraw it easily. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to sell to USDT here. I'm going to search for BTC USDT. And then from me, I'm going to sell some. So you can see buy, sell here. So we're going to sell some Bitcoin into USDT. Where it says market, I'm just going to use a market order. So we just sell at the prevailing price. That's fine for me. We can choose an amount to sell, whatever that may be. And then down at the bottom, it says sell BTC. Press that. You'll sell your crypto asset and you'll sell it for the other side. For me, US dollar stable coins is how I off ramp. So USDC or USDT, you might have the same in your region. If not, you can also search for fiat currencies as well, and you might be able to withdraw those. Now we can off ramp our currency from Binance. So what we're going to do in the home page, bottom left, press home. Then top right, there's this yellow button that says add funds. I'm going to click that. For some reason, we press add funds if we want to withdraw, but down at the bottom, for me, it says buy with my local currency. I'm actually going to press buy. And then we have the buy and sell buttons. So I'm going to press sell like this, and it says which crypto do you want to sell. For me, it's easy to just use a stable coin. So I'm going to use some USDT. And how much do I want to sell? So I'm going to put that in. And down at the bottom, it just tells me what the exchange rate will be and how much of my local currency that it's going to swap into. Down at the bottom here near the yellow button, it says receive method. If you click that, you'll see the options that you can use to withdraw. There are some P2P options. That's where you can deal with a third party in your country. Basically, send them the crypto via Binance and then they send you the cash. Most people don't really like using this, and it's certainly for smaller amounts, right? Because you're actually dealing with a third party that isn't Binance. Now, the option in my region is this bank transfer option through Roma. So I'm going to click this one, and that lets me actually use a bank transfer. So we actually have to go and set up an account with this third party as well. In my region, we have to go through this separate company called Roma to off-ramp. However, I think Binance have a stake in this company with some other local partners, so they can actually use it with your Binance details. In your country, you may not have this exact option. It may say bank transfer with a different partner. In any case, I'll show you exactly how to set this up. So with Roma, it says you need to set up an account. However, you're going to use all of your Binance details here, including the KYC that you've already given Binance, like your ID document. That's all going to be automatically used for you, and you basically just have to check it all during this process. So choose the email address that you want to use. From there, it's going to send you a verification code to the email address, so just put that in. And this is all within the Binance app. You don't go somewhere else. It's just all within Binance. So click this here. And it says setting up your account. This literally took like 30 seconds. And it wants to verify your ID. Now, you already have your ID details at Binance. And so you're just going to be using those. But what you need to do now is just do a face scan so that they can prove that it's also you again during this process. So go ahead and do that. It took like 30 seconds, I think, for me. The profile was verified. So you can click to continue. And all you have to do is add your bank account. This will be a local bank account, and it has to be under your name and the same name as your Binance account. You can't send to a third party or a business or anything like that. It has to be your same name at Binance and to the bank that you're sending to, so you can put your bank details in and your name and everything like that. And then from there, it just says, do you want to complete your order? So what I'm doing is selling some USDT to a local currency, and that's it. This may be a different local currency for you. It just says complete the order. It gives you a quote between, for me, the stable coin and the local currency. So it has an exchange rate there. And you can see any fees that you need to pay. And the arrival time, it always says up to 2 working days, but in my experience, it takes about 5 minutes, maybe around that. So definitely not 2 working days, but it may be different for you. For me, within 5 minutes, you can see the amount that you receive. And down here, this is the bank that you're actually selling the money into. So that's where the bank is going to receive the funds. And you can add extra bank accounts as well. So you can add multiple bank accounts, but you need to make sure they're all in your own name. Otherwise, it won't work. So if you're happy with that and the exchange rate and the fees and everything, you can press confirm. And in my experience, within 5 minutes, the crypto is sold, for me, the stablecoin, into my local currency, and it arrives at my local bank.